What's up, everybody? Welcome to podcast. Now, I'm Alex, and let's just jump to the chase here. I didn't want to make this video. I didn't want to have to make a video like this. If you guys are seeing this, I'm doing this a little bit differently than I normally do. This video will be going up, or I'm recording this video earlier, and if you're seeing it, that obviously means that nothing has happened with the website. I'm just recording this a few hours before the video would actually go up. This is, I don't even know, honestly, what to say. Now, here's what this video is mainly probably going to be. It's going to be me reasserting what I was saying in the last video, and again, clearing up what I actually want from Warner Bros. Montreal. So I'm going to be mixing that in to the topic of this, which is basically nothing. Nothing happened. And is that a surprise? No, it's not a surprise. And I think people that'll just see the title, I already know people will comment, like I said, nothing is going to happen or no announcement, all those things that people commented. And that's without actually watching the videos where I don't even guarantee anything. And, you know, to my credit, that's what I did in the last video. I never guaranteed anything. I said we'd hopefully be able to find something. And I mean, what ended up happening is nothing happened. I guess all we can assume is that there was literally just maintenance done to the website's job page itself, and that's the only thing that there was maintenance on. Now, I don't necessarily know why that's actually the case. You can, I mean, there's been job postings on there for a long time. I want to spin this to make it as positive as I can, and I also want to talk about some other recent news that I may actually make its own video for tomorrow if literally nothing happens, but we'll see how things go. In the job postings, multiple job postings, there are talks of that unannounced AAA game. Now, they don't say whether they're current or next generation. Now, I believe, and like I said in those past videos, back in August, they did say current generation. Now, and I read the description of every single job posting. None of them, from my knowledge, maybe I missed one, but none of them, from my knowledge, say that it's for a current gen game. So I don't know if that's anything. And the reason I say I don't know if it's anything is I don't know how long they've all said that. This could, because I haven't checked their job page. I obviously checked it like a few days ago when I saw this whole news story basically with their website. But I had not yet checked their job page before then, since probably like around September, October. Okay, so I don't necessarily know what has changed. It's mind-boggling to me that the ongoing maintenance that they were talking about literally only pertained to the job posting and not the website in general. I guess the positives that you can reach from that is that you can still sign up for their newsletter. We'll still all be notified on email when the website comes back up. And I guess the more I think about it, here's the deal. The more I think about it, the more I do fully believe that when the website does eventually come back, we will get something. And again, I said that last video, we will get something. Now people will jump to, dude, the game isn't coming, or they're not going to announce the game. I never said that they're going to announce the game. I said there could be a teaser, there could be something that they're hinting at, and I guess maybe I didn't actually say like fluently enough what I actually meant from that. I don't mean that like in the top right corner, like in a watermark or something, there's going to be like a bat symbol. They're all going to be like, oh my God. Or like somewhere in their text, they're going to literally say Batman Arkham blank, and they're going to name drop the game like on accident. I don't mean something like that. I mean something along the job posting. I mean, some people even suggested maybe there's a countdown timer that comes with whenever the website comes back. So those are all things that are definitely possible. I also just can't imagine. Now, I could say that I can't imagine multiple things when it comes to Warner Bros. Montreal, and they've always surprised me each and every time. But I can't imagine the website coming back with literally nothing with it, with like a new game at all, not having anything. So I really don't think that's going to happen. Where does that leave us right now? It still leaves us in the limbo spot. I mean, just as where it stands right now, the website, again, I guess we can all just assume that it was the job postings that was the maintenance part, that the website itself is still, going. Maybe they'll announce it before. I wish they would just tell us like dates or to expect. And that's, going back to what I had promised, quote unquote, or whatever people are going to say in the comments in that last video. I never guaranteed that the game would get announced. I never have guaranteed, and I've never said that I want the game tomorrow. And I've said this kind of sporadically in a lot of different videos, but people, the people that like to leave the comments like that, they don't actually watch because they don't have brains. I've never said I want the game tomorrow. All I've said is I want recognition that they're making a video game. Is that so hard? And like just the fact that they're a game development studio isn't enough for me to tell me that they're making a game. I mean that kind of jokingly. I mean that kind of seriously. The 2K thing with BioShock, which we've continued to say over and over again. Why could they not have, or why can they still not just say, yes, we're working on a new Batman game? You don't have to tell us if it's Arkham. You don't have to tell if it's a prequel or sequel. We're making it. That's it. We don't know when we're going to you don't even say any of that. We don't know when we're going to show it. We're going to show it at E3. You have to be patient. You don't even have to say it. You have to be patient. You could just tell us, here's what we're making a Batman video game. That's all we're willing to say right now. In an age like today, and with what 2K even did. And I just keep bringing them up because, I had always kind of said, why in God's name couldn't people do that? I had said that even with the Harry Potter game. Just come out in front of these leaks because there's been so many. For Batman, there's been like 15,000 different ones, and some of them contradict each other. The Harry Potter one, that Magic Awakening game, there was like just a wave of leaks. There was even gameplay reveal of what that game looked like, and then there was just radio silence. And if that game does turn out to be real, which I still think it is real, if it turns out to be real, it's like, why did you let that sit for like 2 years? It's been almost a year and a half at this point. Why would you let it sit for so long before you actually I think that makes it look bad. I think that makes you generally look bad. So when it comes to Batman, honestly, it's the same thing. Like when they announced that there's a Batman game, and I guess you could say they're never making one or it's never coming out. Well, if it's never coming out, then I don't know why the studio is still active, because then they have to make some game, right? So I guess you're only arguing that they're not. If you think that, or I'm talking like to the haters, the people that say the game's never coming, it's not real, they're not making it. Well, then what are they making? Like, they are making a game, right? Because like you need to do that in order to earn money. But when the game actually gets announced, I feel like, yes, we're all going to be super relieved. I think relief is the first word that comes to mind. We're all going to be super relieved that, like, thank God they finally say it. We can look to everybody and say, see, we told you for, like, years that they were making it. You were all wrong. We were all right. And we're going to have that moment. And it's going to be a great moment. At the same time, do we, like, laugh at them? I think we laugh at them, to be quite honest with you. Not in, like, again, I've never advocated anything malicious towards Warner Bros. Montreal. I think they are a very talented group. I think they're very smart. I think they have the talent to pull it off. They just made a lot of bad decisions. But do we like? I think we all laugh and say, like, why? Why couldn't you have just said something months ago when, like, your peak hype, when your hype was literally at its peak? Why couldn't you have said something back then? I feel like we're gonna have that talk and just kind of like laugh at them and say, like, you guys are in a way like a joke. Like, this has been kind of a big joke to you that you couldn't have done this. So, like, again, going back to my main thing, I've never asked for the game tomorrow. All I want, and I mean, like, I don't want the game. I'm not expecting the game to be released tomorrow. I don't even want an official, like, gameplay trailer or an official trailer. I mean, yes, I want it, but I'm not demanding it. I guess you could say, all I'm demanding is them to tell us they're making a game. And if they want to say it's a Batman game, I mean, I would stitch that on. I kind of want to know that they're doing that. But I don't think that's very difficult to do. I don't think that is unreasonable. And you could say it is unreasonable because they can make whatever they want. Yeah, but when there's 1,000 leaks saying something and they're radio silent, and the peaks and dips of all of this hype train and the hope for this game, and there are thousands of people that care about it, and you're just destroying, like, you're messing with, they're not destroying lives. They're not like killing us, but they're messing with our like hearts when it comes to Batman. And I think, again, I think they owe us that. And I know people, the word owe, I mean, people are going to really lose their minds on that. So here's where I stand. The website, nothing happened. That is a huge disappointment because I figured that there could be something that would happen with the website. It's not just the fact that the website comes online, but it's what happens because of that. So obviously we move on from that. We'll be talking about future things with that. There is one other thing. I'm going to leave you guys on this, and then I'm going to, if there's nothing, again, if you guys are seeing this video, then nothing happened. So what I'll do is the video tomorrow will be talking about this topic. So here's what I'm going to leave you with, and I'll wrap it up. The Return to Arkham site is down. Okay, if you go on the official Batman Return to Arkham website, the website doesn't, literally, it will not load right now. You can buy it on the various platforms. You can go on like GameStop.com or like, any of that. You can even go on Warner Bros. Games. But if you go on the official website for Arkham, Return to Arkham, the game or the link doesn't exist. Okay, it takes you to it. It literally says it cannot load. Now the thing with that is also people had pointed out that if you type in Batman Arkham Legacy, if you type in just in your URL BatmanArkhamLegacy.com, it links you to that website. If you type in BatmanArkhamLegacy.com, it links you to Return to Arkham. That's really strange. So you could say maybe they just bought up and own a lot of the, they have like all of these websites just in case, or, in case somebody else would have used them. I buy that. I do think that is the reason, but just kind of strange that you would link that website for Return to Arkham and Arkham Legacy. You put them together. Again, having them link, having you type in Legacy, which takes you to Return to Arkham, that's not new news. A lot of people have already pointed that out. Actually, months ago, I believe, like 2-3 months ago, people first started discovering that. But the Return to Arkham thing, I believe it's been down since January 1st, so pretty odd time. And that's another reason why I thought this website thing could have definitely been true. Very odd timing to literally have the website, your official website for the Return to Arkham, be down. So I'm going to talk about what that may mean and maybe go off of that if you guys have any ideas of what that could suggest. I'm thinking that's going to be tomorrow's video. There's going to be videos next week. Some of them are already pre-recorded. They're going to be different. They're not going to be talking about this speculation. They're going to be different videos like my 5 superhero games video that I did a few days ago. They're going to be more along the lines of that. Okay, so thank you all for your continued support. I know we added, I think, quite a few new people because of the last video. I truly hope you guys all stick around. I understand everybody's frustration. I get that a lot of people are just done. I truly, truly appreciate all of those that still watch my videos, even though there's been absolutely nothing like on it. So I really do appreciate you guys, being done with the game, but sticking around for me. The videos definitely don't do what they did in like August or September, when there was like the peak hype to it, but that was just because a lot of like people that don't really follow Arkham, they were all jumping in. And so those that are still here, you guys absolutely rock, and I hope to still see you around for future videos. Okay, so there'll be a video tomorrow. I'm thinking it's going to be talking about, the whole website being down thing. Let me know if you guys want me to talk about something else, or if the website does miraculously, something happens with it tonight, I'll make a video on that tomorrow. And then next week, there'll be a lot of different kinds of videos for you guys. Okay, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you all on the next video.